For round 21 of NPL New South Wales men's ones competition. It's Manly United hosting the APIA Leichhardt Tigers with valuable 3 points up for grabs in the race to the finals. The hosts need to win their last 2 matches and hope results go their way if they are to reach the playoffs. Whereas APIA, they need a miracle if they're to win the premiership, but need to starve off a more immediate threat of Blacktown City as they aim to lock down a top 2 spot with a win this afternoon. See the players in their traditional strips. Manly United in the navy blue with the red stripe down the centre. APIA Leichhardt Tigers in their traditional maroon with the light blue shorts. Referee Ben Abraham in charge of this one. And what a cracker it's looking like it'll prove to be on the Northern Beaches this afternoon. I'm Tony Salerno. Great to have your company wherever you're watching from. We're on Facebook Live and on YouTube. So make sure you share your comments throughout the game. Let us know where you're watching from, how the game is faring, and who will win. Plenty on the line for both sides. For the visitors, APIA Leichhardt, they're going to have to do it without one of their favourite sons, Josh Simmons. He succumbed to a hamstring injury last week in his side's 2-2 draw to Sydney FC. Charles Mendy, he's also out for Manly United. Of course, Manly went down right here last week to the Rockdale City Suns, 2-0. APIA Leichhardt on an 8-game unbeaten run, whereas for the hosts, they've lost 4 of their last 5. That only victory to last place Hakawa. So they need to find form, and they need to find it quickly if they are to feature in the playoffs. Kick-off moments away between the APIA Leichhardt Tigers and Manly United FC. APIA Leichhardt in 2nd position, whereas Manly United come into this one in 7th. No less than a win good enough for Manly United. We'll see in 90 minutes' time if we'll get a surer picture of how the top 5 will end up. We see Simmons right from the get-go pushing forward, and eventually at the feet of Manly, Parkhouse weaving between the 7 Tynan Diaz, but he's knocked it out and it'll be a throw. The 2 lineups this afternoon: Manly United, Dylan Mitchell in goals, Travis Orchard, Sam Gallagher, Joseph Fox, Dom Ferguson, Brennan Chalakian, Adam Parkhouse, Scott Balderson, Lucas Rainbird, and Brad McDonald. That is your starting 11 for Manly United. Here they are with the ball now. Switch from Balderson. We're going to pick out Parkhouse. Well-weighted pass shot from Parkhouse. And over the top. And for the APIA Leichhardt Tigers, Ivan Nichevsky in goals, Paul Galimi, Chris Payne, Tynan Diaz, Corey Bixo, Franco Parisi, Sam Mickle-Hatton, Temba Mwanamalo comes in for the injured Josh Simmons, Adrian Uccino, Michael Kuda. That is the starting 11 for APIA. The benches this afternoon: James Gorgaklis, who played in the under-20s, he'll be on the bench for Manly, as will Sam Wilson, Simon McKenzie, and also Max Rogers, who made his club debut last week in NPL 1. And for APIA, the subs this afternoon: Lachlan Hughes, Sam Gulasano, Dom Najrabadi, and Michael Trapkovsky, along with Luke Turnbull. Those are the sides for this afternoon. Big fight feel here in the Northern Beaches. 2 minutes gone. Manly United 0, APIA Leichhardt 0. The visitors on the attack. Nothing coming from it, so it'll be a goal kick for Dylan Mitchell. Both sides will be looking to feel each other out. Manly need goals. Need a victory to the home side. A turnover almost from Ferguson. Chalakian on halfway. And now on the left. APIA had the better of the field position early. What can they do with it? Cutting towards a box, Bixo. Lays it back. Michael Hatton. Threads the needle. The referee's deemed he was fouled. So first free kick of the afternoon going the way of the APIA Leichhardt Tigers. And it'll be the captain, Sean Simmons, to stand up. See if he can put it into the back of the net. Golden opportunity early for the APIA Leichhardt Tigers. Of course, Sean's brother, Josh, out this afternoon. Tynan Diaz has also stepped up. Simmons or Diaz? It's Simmons! Tried to pick out the bottom right corner, but just wide. So first warning shot the way of the APIA Leichhardt Tigers. Boy, still goalless here in the Northern Beaches. This is the first of 3 games this afternoon, all with top 5 connotations. City Olympic hosting Sydney United 58. And then the final game this afternoon, Rockdale against table toppers, the Wollongong Wolves. Of course, Rockdale in a similar position to Manly United. They also need a win to keep their finals hopes alive. McDonald seized on the loose ball, couldn't do enough with it. Yesterday's NPL New South Wales men's ones results. It was the Sutherland Sharks who got back to winning ways in a big way. A 4-0 victory over Sydney FC. And the game with a lot of interest. Marconi 2-0 over the previously hot side Blacktown City FC. And in the final game, it was a Mount Druitt Town Rangers 4-0 over Harcoa. So now Manly in the attacking half. It's their turn. What can they deliver? They'd love an early goal, Manly, to give themselves confidence. Nice crowd here at Cromer Park. Lucas Neal stand. Everybody rugged up. 17 degrees, but quite windy. Wind getting up to almost 13 kilometres per hour. It's going to wreak havoc for long balls. Balderson jumps back into midfield to help out. Now McDonald couldn't get to that one. That's Temba Mwatamalo. Finds Simmons. Been involved early. Parisi. Simmons overlapping. They win the free kick. APIA. Go quickly. And Bixo was unattended. The referee deemed offside. So that was short-lived there for APIA. Now turn to the Michael Hatton. Bixo. Just wide. Not enough power on that one. So APIA looking dangerous in attack. Rainbird, the new man into the team. He wins the throw. Payne lurking. Coming at the byline. Well done there by Rainbird, but he's forced a corner. So first corner of the game going the way of the APIA Leichhardt Tigers. 6 minutes gone here at Cromer Park. Still no score. Can they break the deadlock, the visitors? It's Uchino at the corner flag. What can he deliver? Goes near post. Referee's deemed. We're going to go back to the corner flag again. Last touch off Manly. Second corner of the game. Once again going the way of the visitors. Can they open the scoring? Uchino looking to deliver a right-footed in-swinger. Still goes near post. Couldn't get enough mustard on that one. Chalakian has won the free kick. Referee said the contact with Bixo was illegal. Travis Orchard, of course, former APIA player. And his opposition, Chris Payne, also a former Manly player. So a few players playing against their former clubs. Get it back into midfield. Gallagher. They're working down a skinny left-hand touchline. Parisi tried to thread the needle for Bixo. It's been a good foil for Payne. Scored 19 goals this season, Chris Payne. Almost good for a goal a game. Let's see if he gets his name on the score sheet this afternoon. Parisi wins a turnover. Pushing forward, has a number of options. Finds Simmons. Referee said the contact was fair. Dangerous pass. Mikkel Hatton wins it from Chalakian. But the latter wins it back again. Balderson. Chalakian one-on-one with Uchino. Referee keeping his whistle in his mouth to start this game. And they'll win the throw, Manly. Rainbird. Miscommunication there with one of his options, Balderson. So APIA, 18-yard box high. It'll be a free kick. Sean Simmons won it. Captain Simmons. Nice ball, Payne. Used his body well. Got space on the right. Here comes Diaz. Doesn't pull the trigger. Goes to the right. Now, nice turn there. And it will be a free kick. McDonald giving away the foul. Referee doesn't reach into his pocket, though. So good opportunity again for APIA. They've had the better of those to start this game. Sean Simmons and Chris Payne waiting in the middle for this delivery. What can APIA produce for them from the free kick? Delivered in towards the back post. And it down. Parisi on the volley. Deflection. And the referee's deemed it will be a corner again. So APIA has 3 corners to nil thus far. Still nothing to show for it. 10 minutes gone here at Cromer Park. It is Manly nil, APIA nil. Of course, we are on Facebook Live and YouTube, so make sure to leave your thoughts in the comment section. Uchino delivers near post. Mitchell got enough of it. Contest. Chalakian couldn't keep it in. Throw for Kuda. Finds the skipper, Simmons. Uchino. Switches to the right. I'll still win the throw, though, APIA. Payne. Another free kick. So Manly's defence has had to do a lot of work in these opening exchanges. Of course, it is Manly who need to win to keep their finals hopes alive. Right now they're on the back foot. It'll be Bixo from the dead ball. As Mikio and Simmons exchange pleasantries. Bixo to step up. Goes towards the back post. The volley, Payne. He's dangerous from this position. Will have a shot. And taken nicely by goalkeeper Dylan Mitchell. Chris Payne scored 6 goals in his last 5 games. So you don't want to give him a lot of space around the area. Here they are on the left through Mikio. Guatemala back into the side, thanks to the injury to Josh Simmons. Through ball. Flag did stay down, but Mitchell was up to the task. Coach John Kaleja of the APIA Leichhardt Tigers said he tried to fit all 3 defenders into the team this season, even using Paul Galimi at right back to facilitate. Nice move there from Rainbird. Manly looking good on the counter. Last touch off APIA, says the referee. Bixo couldn't bring that one down properly. Diaz, the midfielders, trying to get in behind this Manly defence. When you've got the artillery of Bixo and also Payne, why wouldn't you? Well weighted pass. Just an APIA head stopped it from being a real dangerous opportunity. Nice header from Parisi. Simmons brings it down. Payne attacks the 18-yard box. Tries to cut inside. Last touch off Orchard. It'll be a corner again. That's corner number 4 for APIA. Only 15 minutes gone here at Cromer Park. Manly 0, APIA 0. It'll be Andre Uccino again. Delivers towards the back post this time. Punch away wasn't convincing from Mitchell. Goes behind again. Another corner. APIA, 6 points behind ladder leaders, the Wollongong Wolves. Although they're 19-point differential behind. Simmons with the corner. Curls it towards the post. And tapped over from Dylan Mitchell. So wave after wave of attack here from the APIA Leichhardt Tigers. Simmons. It'll be a left-footed in-swinger. Delivers deep. Tried to find Cooter at the back post. But once again, another touch from Manly. How long can the home side hold out? Uccino doesn't have an option short, so we'll whip it back into the box. Who's waiting at the back? Mitchell. Just a tap down. Cooter watches it go out for a throw. Possession with the APIA Leichhardt Tigers. We'll keep you across all the scores from the other fixtures going on this afternoon. Pinball in the box. The chest of Michael Hatton. Cleared away by Mikio. Almost like they're running in quicksand at the moment, Manly. Need to earn themselves some possession and get the ball to the other side of the field. It's a must-win game for Manly United FC. They are to play finals in season 2019. Cooter. Referee said he was fouled by Balderson. Simmons Had Cooter overlapping. Cross. Headed by Orchard. Now at the byline. It's going to be another corner. The way of the APIA Leichhardt Tigers. Temba Moatamalo's come into the box as well. The tall defender. Be Simmons from the clubhouse side of the ground. Delivers the corner. Moatamalo rose high. Couldn't get best connection. Last touch off Manly. And it will be another corner. They're running out of formations here, APIA. Continually going to the well. Trying to figure out how they're going to break this Manly defence. Uchino. Moatamalo had a good shot at it. And off the volley. Goes across the face of goal. Still with Uchino in play. Cross right back to Payne. Brings it down nicely, Payne. Trying to get it on his right foot. Couldn't connect well. Balderson. Clearance wasn't convincing. Only as far as Parisi. Simmons. Crosses to the back post. Kept in, Payne. No hand there from Mikio. Counter attack. What a Manly got in this department. Rainbird. Just going into this round. Manly were only a point outside the top 5. Win last night to Marconi means they jump Sydney United 58, who play this afternoon against Sydney Olympic. Cracking fixture, that one. Long ball. Mitchell came out a long way, but negotiated it well. Kalimi, long ball. Fox. Sliding in was McElhatton. Won the challenge, but his distribution wasn't fantastic on that occasion. Orchard. Towards the right. Balderson has Rainbird overlapping, ignores him, comes in. Mikio. McDonald. Manly holding the ball here. Trying to earn back some of that possession that was starved of them in the opening 20 minutes. 21 minutes gone here at Cromer Park. Manly United 0. APIA Leichhardt Tigers 0. We are on Facebook Live and on YouTube. Hope you're enjoying this coverage. Let us know your thoughts on the game in those comment sections. Payne. Nice ball. McElhatton's come forward. Payne making a run. Threading the needle. Can't quite get it to the marksman. Fox on halfway. Finds Rainbird, who's played the tight pockets well early. McDonald, nice turn. Looking to tee up Parkhouse. First time. Can't get a great shot on it. And Nasevsky dives in to make the save. His first real involvement in the game. Ivan Nasevsky. Big So. Parisi's gone from the left to the right. What can the veteran deliver? Switches for his captain Simmons. It was offside. Adjudicated by the assistant referee. Ferguson sitting deep and controlling things for Manly in that midfield. Nice pass from the skipper Gallagher. Mickey O sets off Parkhouse again. We know about his speed. What's his delivery like? Header from Chalakian and just wide. Best opportunity of the game for Manly. The locals like that one. Ivan Nichevsky, the veteran, 39 years old, still one of the premier goalkeepers in this competition. McDonald. Ferguson. This is what Manly coach Paul D would have wanted. Bit more possession for his side. Dylan Mitchell likes to come out of his box. Ferguson. Well-weighted pass. Parkhouse has moved to the right. Rainbird overlapping. One-on-one with Simmons, and it'll be a throw to the APIA Leichhardt Tigers. 24 minutes gone here at Cromer Park. Still no score between Manly United and the APIA Leichhardt Tigers. Big So claimed he was clipped. Referee played advantage and agreed with that decision. Waitemalo. Now Apia. Interesting to see how they react after all that pressure. The opening 20 minutes with nothing to come from it. Galimi does well to keep that one in the left back. Was a hand by Franco Parisi, clear as day. Gallagher. Mickey on the left. Loves to bend in across. Knocked out a play by Apia, so we'll get the throw instead. Long ball forward. Looking for Payne. Payne and Orchard will be a good contest all afternoon. Here come Apia again. Parisi. Chips it over. Finds Simmons. Crosses the ball in. But headed away. Still with Simmons. Nice work. Simmons stayed onside. Coming to the byline. Cuts it back. Can't find Parisi. Boulderson. Put Rainbird in a spot of bother there. They'll win the throw though, Manly. Just under half an hour's time before kick-off between Sydney Olympic and Sydney United 58. They'll kick off at 4 p.m. And then in the late game, what a cracker that'll be. Rockdale hosting the Wollongong Wolves. We're going to get back in the winner's circle. First place. Bixo. Runs around Mickey O. Ready to deliver. Well blocked with the cross. Chalakian. Appealed for a penalty. Not forthcoming. Payne moved nicely with that one. Chalakian has a lot of space to work with. Spots the run of Rainbird on the right. Simmons has had a few good runs of his own. Trying to curl that one towards Chris Payne. Trails Thomas James by the solitary goal in the Golden Boot race. Scored 19 goals this season. James with 20. Interesting to see what he dishes up this afternoon over at the Illidan Sports Centre. Thomas James, he's had a great season, as have the Wollongong Wolves. Through ball, can't find Balderson. Lisevsky looking for a contest. Orchard contests that one all by himself. APIA have won more of his second balls, but Manly starting to get themselves back into this game. Half an hour gone here at Cromer Park. Still awaiting the first goal. Not short of opportunities though. Ferguson loses out to Michael Hatton. Strong challenge. Referee said all good. Kuda. Long throw. Couldn't find Simmons. Chalakian. Mikio making a nice run. Went to the right instead though. Kuda. Couldn't find his intended target. The corresponding fixture was a draw in round 10. At Lambert Park, APIA 1, Manly 1. Goals to Chris Payne and also Brendan Chalakian, the respective top goal scorers of their teams. Manly, draw won't be good enough this afternoon. They need to win. Dylan Mitchell, the Robbie Slater medalist in the 2017 Grand Final when these two teams met. Manly went on that dream run and eventually claimed the championship. They get to the finals. Who says they can't do the same? Galimi. Running into a bit of trouble. Chalakian. Now Balderson dispossessed. Diaz, the veteran. Poor back pass. It's with Parkhouse. Ferguson. Balderson. Try to get to that one first. Payne couldn't find Bixo. Fox along the carpet. Nice turn from Balderson. McDonald threads the needle. Here's Parkhouse. Tries to cut back inside. Deflection goes behind. It'll be a corner. Brendan Chalakian, be a right-footed in-swinger. Even Nicheski, the goalkeeper, will have his work cut out. Chalakian, near post. Headed on by Parisi. Mikkel Hatton gets rid of it. Here comes a counter-attack. They love a good counter-attack, APIA. Going to the left this time, Bixo. One-on-one with Rainbird. Shows him the outside, comes in, Bixo. Into the box, the shots. Well blocked by Mitchell. Game really opening up. 33 minutes old. Manly United 0, APIA Leichhardt Tigers 0. Let us know your thoughts on the first half an hour of the game. This is on the NPL New South Wales Facebook page. We love your feedback. Bixo looking to cut inside, goes out. But they'll win the throw. 6-yard box high. Clubhouse side of the ground. The home side wouldn't like an early goal for the opposition. Clearance wasn't very effective. Comes down for Bixo. At the byline, cuts inside, but couldn't get it under legs. Parkhouse tried to turn. Moana Marlowe wins that challenge. Parisi headed into midfield. Balderson appealing for a penalty. Referee says no. The free kick not going his way. Mikkel Hatton. Uchino, nice through ball. Rainbird beat Payne to it. Mikko hoiks it forward. Bixo has Kuda to his left. Not enough mustard on that one. Balderson. Galimi slips over, so time for Balderson. Looking to make a pass. Chalakian can't get to it. Safety first from Kuda. Knocks it out of play. It'll be a throw for the home side. Healthy crowd in this afternoon at Cromer Park. Watching to see if their team can keep their finals hopes alive. Fox. Balderson. Wishful attempted cross. Kuda. Long ball looking for Payne. Well weighted. Saw Mitchell off his line, so had a cheeky look. Mikio on the left. Going to bend in across for Parkhouse. Couldn't quite reach the forward. Fox. Switches to the right. Can't quite make it to Balderson. Gallagher. Manly, what will they need to do to get the first goal of the game? It's a must-needed 3 points for the home side. Parkhouse in traffic. Picks out the win-back Mickey O. He's got time. Delivers towards the back post. Over the head of Chalakian. And all the way behind for a goal kick. Lechevsky in the fluoro orange this afternoon. You can't miss him. Looking for a contest. Orchard Rose highest. Fucino. Spots Payne making a dangerous run. He's guilty of that often. Cuts it inside. Diaz. Hasn't seen a lot of it. Cuts it back. Curls in the cross. Headed by Simmons. Didn't go far enough. Still falls for Parisi. Puts it back into the middle. Most looked like the APIA attacker was held there. Referee said it was fine, the contest. Mickelhatton. Gets it back from Galimi. Chalakian, just shy of halfway. Five minutes remaining in the first half. Also injury time to come too. Gallagher. Now Payne, one-on-one with the keeper. Well done there from Mitchell. He's been great in goals early. Payne usually doesn't miss from there, but he did on that occasion. Second ball won by Apia. Kuda. Goes back for Galimi again. Mickelhatton likes to use him as a conduit. Space here for Diaz. Thought about whipping across in. Mickelhatton will do it at the back post. Chasing was Simmons. Couldn't quite get there in time. So clock ticks down towards the end of the first half. Of course, you have the women's Manly United FC playing on Cromer Park too. Great initiative. You can walk over the other side of the ground and watch the women play. Of course, speaking of women's football, congratulations. And now that's a free kick. Balderson going into the book. The first yellow card of the game. Only to that Manly forward. Galimi ate the shoulder of Balderson. He's down. Yes, the APIA Leichhardt Tigers women earning promotion to NPL 1 women's competition. So congratulations to them. So I see Galimi being attended to. Of course, the defender who would usually be in that back line, Josh Simmons, is out this afternoon. He received a hamstring injury last weekend. And the APIA Leichhardt 2-2 draw against Sydney FC. The Tigers pushing forward. Simmons headers it towards the box, falls nicely. Payne looking to bring it down, shielded off it, and cleared away by Gallagher. Gallagher earning Manly's Players Player last weekend. Orchard. Uchino trying to find Michael Hatton. Payne knew who was in an offside position, so didn't contest. Now, contest. Header won by Bixo. Wins the second one too. Rainbird, done some good things since coming in. Gooder dispossessed by Chalakian. Overlapping is Balderson if he wants to use him. But Balderson was offside. They played the offside trap well there. The APIA Leichhardt Tigers. Now Lisevsky just wanted one ball, ended up getting two from the ball boys and girls. Just about to get official confirmation. It'll be 1 minute of injury time in the first half. Orchard puts it on the roof of the stand. Talk about making sure of it. Seems like everyone's waiting for it to come down. We are into injury time. Make sure you're leaving your comments on how you believe the game's fared thus far, where you're watching from. If you are watching at the grounds, overseas, and make sure you share the post to all you Manly United FC and APIA Leichhardt fans. Uchino. Ferguson over the top looking for Parkhouse, but just beats him over the touchline. That's a referee's whistle for half-time here at Cromer Park. At the break, it is Manly United FC 0, the APIA Leichhardt Tigers 0. No goals just as yet, but an intriguing fixture panning out. Make sure you join us back in about 10 minutes' time for all the second half action. I'm offering like I brought it. Yeah. I thought I heard more pizza. Yeah. You can have the pizza that's all us. Yes. Once again, I'm saying thank you, but you didn't do it. But you're welcome. Yeah.
And we also have B1 soft drink available in the clubhouse on the far side of the
Better not see you sneaking over. Welcome back to the second half here at Cromer Park at the break. It is Manly United FC 0, the APIA Leichhardt Tigers 0. I'm Tony Solano. Great to have your company this afternoon on the Northern Beaches. An intriguing first half, no goals, but we're getting closer to figuring out how our top five is going to shape up. Stats check before we get started. In the second half, total shots, Manly 2, APIA 8, but only 3 of those on target for APIA. 9 corners to APIA in the first half, 1 corner to Manly, 8 fouls to Manly, 2 to APIA, 1 yellow card the way of Manly, 2 offsides to 1. APIA over Manly. We start this second half with 45 minutes remaining. Can Manly keep their season alive? Or will APIA lock down a top 2 finish and send United packing? Gallagher. Of course, the game wasn't without its chances. A golden opportunity for Chris Payne just on 40 minutes. One-on-one with the keeper. Couldn't do enough with it. Payne. Looking to the left. No one there, though. We haven't gone to the substitutes bench yet. Expect changes, though, towards the last 15 minutes of this one, or even earlier. Manly fighting for their life this season. They need 2 wins and results to go their way if they are to qualify for finals. APIA, they locked down their finals position weeks ago, but they're looking to see if they can guarantee themselves a home final in the first week of the playoffs. Cooter up the line. Looking for options in the middle. Tries to go himself, Cooter. Left foot cross over the top. Still in for Parisi. Went right across the face of goal. Parisi's delivery a little bit better as Rainbird clears. And eventually out of play. Simmons couldn't release Cooter again. Parkhouse, who's been one of the best for Manly this afternoon. It's the second last game of the regular season for these sides. So Mitchell's adopted the hat in the second half. Last round next week, Manly travel to Endedza Park to play Sydney United 58, away from home. And also an away fixture for APIA. They travel to Mount Druitt to take on the Tigers, who themselves are pushing for a top 5 finish after a convincing win last night against Harkoa. Simmons thinking about pulling the trigger first time. Mikio. First foul of the second half going the way of Manly United. We saw an onslaught early in this one. APIA had as many as 7 corners. In a 10-minute period. Chalakian, what can he deliver into the box? Manly looking to open their account this afternoon. Rose above them did APIA, but it'll go behind for a corner. Last touch of Tynan Diaz. So now it's Manly's turn to apply the pressure. Can they get the opener? Of course, you'd usually be looking for Mendy in this situation. He's out this afternoon. Chalakian to deliver an in-swinger. Goes low. Off legs. Headed off the line. And Moana Malo makes sure of it. But they're still with the ball, Manly. Fox with a cross towards the back post. Couldn't quite get to Balderson. But they will get another corner. So this following a similar theme to the first half, just with the opposite team. So Manly now have back-to-back corners. Chalakian to deliver. Goes towards the back post. Pushed away by Nasevsky. Kuda. Wanted to find Michael Hatton. Didn't quite get to him. Balderson finds himself in space. 1-2, gets it back from Fox. Shape to shoot, decided to distribute to the right. Rainbird hooking across into the middle. Falls for Ferguson. But just over the bar. Five minutes gone in this second half. That first 5 minutes has flown by. Manly United FC 0. APIA Leichhardt Tigers 0. I'm Tony Salerno. Great to have your company here in the Northern Beaches. Simmons will wait a pass for Bixo, but he jumped the gun. He was offside. APIA 11 wins, 6 draws and 3 losses. That's the second best record in the competition in season 2019. Balderson spots Mikio in space on the left. 1-2, Mikio gets it back. Crosses first time off the legs of Diaz. Parkhouse looking to see if he can whip one in. Clearance wasn't good enough. What a save by Nasevsky to deny Chalakian. Will go behind for a corner, but not too far away. He pulled off a double save off a penalty from Tilio last week at Lambert Park, and he's come up with the goods again there, Nasevsky. Parkhouse. Deliver an in-swinger. At the feet of Fox. Did it cross the line. Waiting the adjudication from the referee. He said it didn't. But they'll get the next best thing. Another corner for Manly. How close do the home side need to come? Boy, oh boy. 3 shots on target for APIA. 2 now for Manly United. Chalakian to put it back in the mixer. Delivers back post. Headed down. Last touch off Parkhouse, so it will be a goal kick. Mikio intercepts. Now turning defence into attack. Chalakian cutting inside the box. Referee waved away the contact. Much to the chagrin of the home crowd. Mikio again. Delivery was good. First time header from Parkhouse. But APIA got to it late and put it behind. It'll be a corner for Manly. Brendan Chalakian. Could this be the one? Chalakian. Delivers near post. Headed away from Kuda. Big So. Can't win it from Rainbird. Parkhouse tees up Chalakian. But well done there from Galimi. It looked like he lost sight of it. Counter attack here from APIA. Michael Hatton. The captain Simmons. Payne. Finds Simmons again, but heavy first touch. Makes light work for Mitchell. Gallagher. Ferguson goes to the right. Alderson and Kuda. The ladder wins out. McDonald. Eyes up. Finds Lewis on the left. Lewis Mikio. McDonald. Ferguson threads the needle. Chalakian was on the end of it. Parisi. Over the top. Payne. Couldn't beat it over the touchline. So it'll be a throw. Just under an hour gone here at Cromer Park. Currently Manly United FC 0. APIA Leichhardt Tigers 0. Where's the first goal going to come from? Let us know your thoughts in the Facebook live stream or on YouTube. Let us know where you're watching from, and of course share this post. Let's see how far we can spread this beautiful game. Parkhouse. Chalakian just throwing his body everywhere. Diaz. Be a throw for Manly. Referee Abraham has been okay with the contact this afternoon. It's been a physical game for both sides. Parkhouse well peeled off his opponent. It will be a goal kick. because this is one of 3 NPL 1 New South Wales games this afternoon. Clearance was poor from Diaz. They'll win the throw, Manly. 19 minutes gone at Belmore. Sydney Olympic 0. Sydney United 58-0. Of course, that has big bearings on this game too. Parkhouse delivers across looking for Balderson. Last touch off Galimi. Goes behind for a corner. Galimi was appealing for a push in the back. How many times have we seen Shalakian at the corner flag? Ready to deliver again. Lisevsky, the goalkeeper, gets highest. Bixo. Waiting for Mickle Hatton overlap. Ignores him. Still with Corey Bixo. Has Payne as an option. Doesn't use him. Bixo on the left foot. Juggled. And well taken there from Mitchell. Continuing to save for his side. Ferguson. Mikio fields Balderson early. Coming towards the 18-yard box, Balderson. What can he distribute? Fox turns. Can't keep it. So goes to the left, sends off Simmons. Can he reel it in? He does, the skipper. Sliding tackle there from Rainbird. Simmons goes short to Payne. Dribbling in the box, Payne. Goes down. The referee said it was fine. It'll be a corner for APIA. So both teams have done enough to get plenty of corners this afternoon. Still looking to find our first one in the back of the net. Where's it going to come from? APIA Leichhardt Tigers with the golden opportunity here. Uchino delivers to the back stick. Headed on. Referee said it was off Balderson. So we'll be back at the corner flag again. Be Simmons to deliver this time. The captain. Not so long ago was NPL Player of the Year. A couple of seasons ago when APIA were on a tear. Sean Simmons. Delivers mid-post, but taken nicely like an AFL mark by Mitchell. Balderson has Mikio making a run. Doesn't decide to use him. Chalakian does. Here is Mikio. 2-on-1. Last touch off APIA, so it'll be a corner for Manly. So we're going end-to-end, corner to corner. Still awaiting our first goal. 61 minutes gone here in this one. Manly United 0. APIA Leichhardt Tigers 0. I'm Tony Salerno. Great to have your company this afternoon for what is a very important fixture in the context of Manly's season. Brendan Chalakian at the corner flag. What can he deliver? Was that an arm from Parisi? Players almost stopped and it was a good opportunity there. And Manly get mixed up with each other. Free kicked away of Manly. Players getting tangled. Parisi, that was questionable. The referee waved it away. That was a handball in the box. Manly would have had a chance from the spot. Adam Parkhouse from 30 yards out. Let's see if he can send this Manly crowd off their seats. Parkhouse tried to go between the wall. Be a throw for Michael Kuda, former Hakoa player. Down to the last half an hour here at Cromer Park. Michael Hatton alone in midfield. Shalakian. Threads Anita for Balderson. Wanting McDonald to come. Spins away from him. Now at the feet of Balderson. Parkhouse. He hooks one over. Still not out of danger. Taken nicely by Nasevsky. Ferguson. McDonald. Parkhouse. Cross first time. Tried to pick out the top left corner. Wasn't too far away either. We do have a goal over at Belmore. And it's not good news if you are a Manly United fan. Sydney United 58-1. Sydney Olympic 0. Parisi. Long ball forward. Payne chasing. But Mitchell there first. So 1-0 to Sydney United 58 at Belmore. They win. It's almost curtains for Manly United. Makes the job a lot more difficult. But Manly just need to focus on getting the 3 points. Gallagher, the captain. And we will see a substitution. Max Rogers will be the new man. He will replace Joe for Fox. So Rogers on for Fox. Made his NPL debut last week against Rockdale. Paul D giving him another go. Michael Hatton. Long ball from Parisi. Header was required by Orchard. "24 goals this season for Manly. The third fewest in the competition. Considered a turnover. Payne over halfway. In traffic. Still with the striker. Chalakian counting numbers. Couldn't quite get it to Balderson. This game being played between the 18-yard boxes. Play also underway in the late game. Rockdale City Suns 0, Wollongong Wolves 0. 3 minutes gone at the Illidan Sports Centre. Of course, if you just joined us, Sydney Olympic 0, Sydney United 58, 1. Big So keeps that one in. Parisi away on the left. Simmons. Here comes Parisi again. Sliding in was Michael Hatton. Couldn't quite get to it. Mitchell. Been one of the home side's best. Uchino. Michael Hatton, heavy touch, but falls nicely for Payne. Sliding in with a cross, but taken nicely by Mitchell again. McDonald in the centre circle. Referee this afternoon, Ben Abraham. Been quite lenient in strong challenges. Switch from Balderson. Parkhouse. Staying outside. Cutting at the byline. And they'll win a corner. So we've seen this before from Manly. Can we get a different result? 20 minutes remaining in this one. Manly United FC 0. APIA Leichhardt Tigers 0. Brendan Chalakian. Could this be it? Delivers back post. Header from Parkhouse. And no real trouble for the keeper. We'll go to the substitutions bench. Forlico will come on. Scott Balderson will make way. He's put in a good shift. One of the younger players in this outfit. Simmons. Parisi had a man of the match performance against Rockdale a couple of months ago. Michael Hatton turns it over. Parkhouse. Now Rogers. Ferguson plays that 6 roll well. Here is a new man, Forlico. Ferguson into the area. Cleared away by Mwada Marlow. McDonald. Well weighted. Parkhouse tried to keep it in, but just a roll too many. Manly have lost 4 of their last 5, 2 of their last 7. Those losses coming from teams around them on the table. Last week against Rockdale, a couple of weeks before that against Sutherland. A few weeks before that, Mount Druitt. So results they could rue towards the back end of the season. Rogers was onside. Trying to jostle with Galimi. The defender showing his experience. Shadowing that one over. He's a big Juventus fan. Kalini would have been proud of that one. McDonald. Long ball from Diaz. Well read from Gallagher. Here's Orchard. Pressing is Parisi. Long ball from McDonald. Couldn't get beyond Diaz. Free kick for Chalakian. Simmons is livid. Thought he was the one that was fouled, but it'll go the way of the home side. They've got 15 minutes to go, 15 minutes to keep their season alive, Manly United FC. And a yellow card for the skipper, Sean Simmons. Ivan Jachevsky instructing he wants 2 players at the wall. The 2 veterans of his team, Adam Parkhouse and Brendan Chalakian. Chalakian or Parkhouse. It's Chalakian trying to pick out the bottom left corner. Got close, but just away. Of course, let us know your thoughts. Who you believe will be the player of the match this afternoon? Plenty of worthy contenders on both sides. Dylan Mitchell definitely been a candidate. McDonald. Now turnover from Manly. They're being too polite. Here comes Chris Payne. Going himself, cutting inside, coming to the keeper, and puts it past him. That's number 20 for the season. The goal machine, Chris Payne. And there's no response as to why he's behind in the Golden Boot race. He's level now with Thomas James. Almost good enough for a goal a game, and there it is. Chris Payne opens the scoring with 15 minutes remaining. It is the APIA Leichhardt Tigers 1, Manly United 0. So Chris Payne scores a goal for APIA. Makes it very difficult now for Manly United, but there's still hope. Still plenty of time to go. Fighting for their season, Manly. Michael Hatton goes forward again. They've pushed up Manly. Looking like they're playing one less in defence. Chalakian. This looks dangerous. Off his left and just skews it behind. Masevsky. Mikio, they've got to be thinking forward. Plays back. Chalakian. They've liked to operate tight pockets this afternoon, Manly. Parkhouse wins the free kick. Just a bit ginger. It's Corey Bixo. Came into the game under an injury cloud. But John Kalesia said all good, so he's playing. But as this game goes longer, starting to feel the pinch. Chalakian. Can he get Manly back into this one? They're towards the back post. Taken nicely by Nasevsky, ever the professional. Got to be an urgency about Manly now. We enter the last 10 minutes. Now whirled in there by Rainbird. Nazarabadi's going to be the new man to enter the fray. He's going to replace that goal scorer, Chris Payne. He got what he wanted from this game. Chris Payne, another goal to his name. That's his 7th in 6 games for Chris Payne. Nasevsky. Simmons rose high. The newsman Nazarabadi was after it. Throwing quick for Manly. Orchard. Mikio, where a lot of their attackers started this afternoon. Orchard has the Manly chance go up, but he was offside before it got to him. Fordelico. 8 minutes remaining. Manly United FC 0. APIA Leichhardt Tigers 1. Let us know your thoughts on the game. The Facebook Live comment section. Long looking for Rogers. .44 minutes gone in Belmore. The battle between Sydney Olympic and Sydney United 58. It was Tarek Meyer, Sydney United 58, who scored the goal on 26 minutes. So they lead 1-0. 17 minutes gone at Rockdale. It is the Rockdale City Suns 0, the Wollongong Wolves 0. Of course, 10 goals yesterday. Only seen the sole one here. Parisi pressing. Rainbird goes short to Chalakian. Orchard. Now referee, we're going to play advantage for Lika. Rogers. Now Ferguson just reels that one in. He's playing centre back at number 6 as well. Busy man at the moment. Parkhouse cuts it inside. Moana Malu read that one. Mickey O to send it back where it came from. Slides the hold. Eventually with a cross. Not cleared well. And almost sneaks into the bottom left corner. Rogers was chasing hard. Couldn't get that last touch. Parkhouse. Orchard comes up forward. Polico looking inside. Thought about pulling the trigger, decided not to. Ferguson. It's been pulling the strings in defensive midfield all afternoon. Ferguson. Rainbird this time. Polico. One-on-one with Kuda. Last touch off APIA. So it'll be a throw. 5 minutes of normal time remaining. Manly trying desperately to keep their season alive. Victory for Sydney United 58 this afternoon against Sydney Olympic would all but secure their place in the top 5. Rogers as the leading front man. Ferguson goes to the left this time. Parkhouse has Mikio overlapping. Uses him. First time cross. Not good enough to find Chalakian. Chalakian tries to weave through to the fence. Freeze awarded a foul to APIA. Manly didn't like it, but they're going to have to cop it. Sam Wilson has got up off the bench and he's heading towards the 4th official. So no guesses what's going to happen with him. Orchard headers it forward. Uchino. Squares it up nicely. Nasrabadi on his right foot decides to distribute, not shoot. Free kick for Manly, which means they will make that substitution. Be Sam Wilson on for Max Rogers. Rainbird, I beg your pardon, the man coming off. Here is Rogers, looking menacing. Trying to find the new man. Wilson, cross comes in. Taken nicely by Nesevsky. Good to see the subs interacting with each other. Simmons. There's a lot of room to work with Simmons. Goes across the face, finding Mikkel Hatton. One of the shorter players on the field, but definitely has a knack of winning his contest. Bixo. White and Marlowe. Got up a little bit ginger after distributing that pass. Ferguson. Manly, one of their last throws of a dice. What can they deliver? Porlico. Tried to turn, did Rogers. Last minute of normal time. Manly can get a goal right here. We know what happens in injury time in situations like this. Bixo, man on, says his teammates. Does enough with a Uchino. Goes to the left for Simmons. The skipper's been one of their best this afternoon. Bixo with a heavy touch. Can't get past Orchard. Ferguson. Into the right. But Federico loses it. And we'll have 3 minutes of stoppage time to complete the match here at Cromer Park. Orchard. Mikio tried to dance over halfway. Bixo chasing. Mitchell getting there first. Diaz goes right back himself. For he's called a free kick. Wilson couldn't get it to Chalakian. They're queuing up. Here comes Nasrabadi. They need to get forward quickly, Manly. Otherwise their aspirations for a top 5 finish are all but fading. And we will have that substitution. Franco Parisi off. Lachlan Hughes comes on. Saw a little bit of game time last week. Referee Ben Abraham doesn't want any antics with Corey Bixo, who's just gone down with cramp. The chance of Manly United go up. Forlico takes on his defender. Spun okay, but couldn't go beyond him. We are now into the 2nd minute of injury time. The last minute of the game. Gallagher. Well-weighted pass. Forlico. Challenge with Kuda. He's an animal down the left, is Kuda. Here he comes again, turning defence into attack. Michael Kuda. Now went down was Nasrabadi. Lays it for him. Uchino. Mikkel Hatton wanted it back. Having a miscommunication to launch it forward. Referee taking another look at his watch. Gallagher pushing the troops forward. Chalakians come right back to help out. Long ball from Gallagher. Wilson has Mikio overlapping. Decides to whip in across. Can't quite make it to Parkhouse and McDonald. And that is full time here at Cromer Park. It has finished Manly United FC 0. The APIA Leichhardt Tigers 1. Winners this afternoon, the APIA Leichhardt Tigers. A goal to Chris Payne, his 20th of the season. Just enough to edge out Manly. Manly, that's 5 losses in 6 games. And now a little bit too much work to do to make to the top 5, which means their season is all but over. Thank you very much for joining us here on the NPL New South Wales live stream. I've been Tony Salerno. Goodbye for now.